other day I was watching a show on Bravo, and this nutritionist was going to this lady's house, and he was doing, I guess you could call it a pantry makeover, and he was going through a pantry and getting rid of all the unhealthy foods so that she could start on a good diet and lose weight. So the thing that frustrated me was he was going through her pantry and throwing away coconut, anything with coconut in it. Okay, that guy is so behind the times. I just have got to clear up the truth about coconut because I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there. So listen up, we are talking about why coconut is a superfood and all its benefits. Number 1, coconut is high in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. So obviously the majority of people's diets in America especially, we just don't get enough vitamins and minerals, especially antioxidants. The majority of Americans are stressed at least once a day or, consistent enough to where we would benefit from antioxidants, which are the substances that fight stress in our bodies. So a food that has enzymes, vitamins, antioxidants, and minerals is going to be a good source. Number 2, coconut is rich in fiber. So I've been doing several videos lately talking about hunger and the importance of fiber because it helps you feel full and it actually contributes to healthy bowel movements. So here's another food that's high in fiber and it's going to help you stay full and it's going to regulate your bowel movements. Number 3, coconut has been used extensively in traditional medicine in Asia and in the Pacific. And it's interesting that a food that for years and years, people in America have said is so bad for you and it's going to raise your cholesterol and it's going to increase your risk for heart disease. And yet the people in these areas of the world, coconut is a staple and their risk for heart disease is very low. So studies and research are just coming out now to support the fact that they knew it all along. So number 3, coconut is used in traditional medicine, and I think now doctors and a lot of traditional practitioners here in the U.S. are starting to pick that up. Number 4, coconut oil is very easily digested because it doesn't require any pancreatic enzymes for digestion. In other words, when you eat a lot of foods that are cooked, you have to use enzymes that your pancreas makes to be able to digest those foods and then absorb the nutrients so that your cells can get benefits. Well, coconut oil is different in that it contains enzymes so that you don't have to draw from your pancreas. So there's less burden on your digestive system to digest the food itself. Number 5, coconut is considered antiviral, antibacterial, and antifungal. And it actually has its application for autoimmune disorders and for inflammation and things like this that are related to some type of infection. And the reason why they contain these properties is because they contain fatty acids from lauric, caprylic, and capric fatty acids. So basically, without getting too technical, these 3 fatty acids in a variety of foods provide all the anti-bug benefits. Number 6, coconut contains medium-chain fatty acids, and the importance behind medium-chain fatty acids is that your body is actually able to digest it easier than saturated fats that are considered long-chain fatty acids. So most of your saturated fats that come from cheese and meats and dairy products, they are going to be long-chain fatty acids, and those actually have been shown to increase cholesterol and increase your risk for heart disease. So the saturated fat in coconut is different because it's in a different form, and it actually has shown to have no increase in triglycerides, cholesterol, or your risk for heart disease. Number 7, coconut has the medium chain fatty acids, what we just talked about, but there's a different application as well because it actually promotes the absorption of other nutrients. So when you're consuming coconut with other foods, it actually increases your absorption of all the nutrients that you're consuming. So actually you're helping out your digestive system, which is great, and it promotes digestive healing. So all the nutrients in the coconut plus the healthy fats are actually going to help your digestive system heal, which is really important for someone who is suffering from chronic inflammation, chronic pain, and the typical digestive symptoms like bloating, gas, diarrhea, cramping, those types of symptoms. Number 8, medium chain fatty acids or triglycerides, like we've talked about, are sent to your liver for energy, rather than long chain fatty acids are sent to the liver, but it takes a longer route to get there. So long chain fatty acids actually contribute more to stored fat rather than used for energy. So the benefit of consuming foods that have medium chain triglycerides in them is that you're actually increasing your metabolism and increasing your energy, and it's not contributing to weight gain. Number 9, coconut water is an excellent electrolyte replacement. So if you are the type of person who is actively involved in sports, works outside a lot, and is sweating a lot, if you're working out more than an hour a day, coconut water is a great choice to replenish your electrolytes. So electrolytes mainly are sodium and potassium, and a lot of people will turn to sports drinks like Gatorade, Powerade, things like that. But the problem with those drinks is they're high in sugar. So yes, they replace your electrolytes, but then they also promote dehydration. So the benefit of coconut water is not only are you getting nutrients besides the electrolytes, but it's not causing dehydration. And number 10, coconut is heat stable at very high temperatures. So you can use coconut oil for cooking, baking, frying, and you can use it in the extra virgin coconut oil state. So don't buy the hydrogenated coconut oil because on the label it says good for frying or good for high temperatures. Because you can actually use the extra virgin coconut oil, which is the better choice for you, because that form is where you're going to get the medium chain triglycerides, the healthy saturated fats that we've been talking about, and all these other benefits. And then the difference between an extra virgin coconut oil and an extra virgin olive oil is that extra virgin coconut oil is actually heat stable at high temperatures, whereas extra virgin olive oil is not. So you don't want to use extra virgin olive oil if you're cooking at high temperatures, especially if you're frying, because it will begin to break down those healthy fats in the olive oil, and they can become carcinogenic, which can increase your need for antioxidants. But with the extra virgin coconut oil, you don't have that risk. So you can cook with it. Now the oil is solid at room temperature, but as soon as you begin to heat it up, it turns to oil. So you can easily cook with it. Now, extra virgin coconut oil is typically found at your health food store in the supplement section. And it's typically in a clear glass jar, and there's a lot of different brands out, but you want to get unrefined extra virgin coconut oil, and that's where you're going to receive the most benefits. And again, you can cook with it or you can eat it raw. So if you're making a smoothie, add a tablespoon of coconut to your smoothie, and not only are you getting the great taste of coconut, but you're getting all these awesome benefits as well. So I wanted to do this video about coconut because I think a lot of people may have the misconception that because they've heard that it's saturated fat, it's bad for you and you absolutely must stay away from it. But as you can see from this video and what we've talked about, it actually can be a very healthy addition to your diet, and it's going to help your digestion, it's going to help your metabolism, so it can promote weight loss. It's going to help you absorb other nutrients, and it's not going to increase your cholesterol and add to your heart disease risk like a lot of people have said in the past and maybe still saying if they're not informed. So add coconut to your diet. Take care of yourself.